Ever wondered how to care for indoor plants as a beginner? Well, you're in the right place. Indoor plants can be a wonderful addition to any living space. They bring a touch of nature indoors, breathing life into our homes with their vibrant colors and unique textures. But their benefits go beyond aesthetics. Indoor plants also play a vital role in improving air quality by absorbing toxins and releasing oxygen. Plus, they can boost your mood, reduce stress, and even enhance concentration. But for all their benefits, indoor plants can sometimes be tricky to care for, especially if you're a newbie. They have specific needs that, when met, allow them to thrive. Today we'll guide you through the world of indoor plants, discussing their characteristics, care tips, and common mistakes to avoid. So whether you're looking to add some greenery to your living room or start a new hobby, we've got you covered. Stay tuned to become an indoor plant expert in no time. To start your indoor plant journey, it's crucial to choose the right plants. Let's dive into some hand-picked indoor plants that are ideal for beginners. First up, we have the snake plant, also known as mother-in-law's tongue. This plant is known for its striking sword-like leaves and its hardy nature. It can tolerate a wide range of lighting conditions and irregular watering, making it a great choice for those just starting their plant parenthood journey. Next on our list is pothos, a fast-growing vine with heart-shaped leaves. It's a very forgiving plant, making it perfect for beginners. It can thrive in various light conditions, and it doesn't mind if you forget to water it once in a while. Plus, it's an excellent air purifier, so it's not just a pretty face. Another excellent choice for beginners is the ZZ plant, or Zamioculcas zamiofolia, if you want to get fancy. This plant is a real survivor. It can withstand neglect and still look great with its glossy green leaves. It's drought-tolerant and can survive in low-light conditions, making it ideal for those busy folks who might not have enough time for regular plant care. Remember, each of these plants offers something unique. The snake plant is a statement piece with its tall, upright leaves. Pothos can add a lovely trailing effect to your space, and the ZZ plant brings a touch of glossy green to any room. But what they all have in common is their forgiving nature, which makes them ideal for those who are new to plant care. They're resilient, they're adaptable, and they're ready to forgive a few beginners' mistakes. Don't be afraid to start small and grow your indoor garden as your confidence increases. It's all about learning and enjoying the process. And who knows, you might just find that you have a green thumb after all. Remember, choosing the right plant is the first step to successful indoor gardening. Now that you've chosen your plant, how do you ensure it thrives? Imagine your indoor plant as a guest in your home, with unique likes and dislikes. One plant might bask in the sunlight by your window, while another might prefer the cool shade of your living room corner. Understanding your plant's specific lighting needs is key to keeping it healthy and vibrant. Every plant has its own sunlight diet, from full sun lovers to those who prefer indirect light or shade. Full sun plants thrive with 4 to 6 hours of direct sunlight each day, while indirect light plants prefer bright filtered light. Shade-loving plants do well in low-light conditions. Always research your plant's light preferences and adjust its spot in your home accordingly. Now let's talk about watering, arguably the most misunderstood aspect of plant care. The golden rule here is, less is often more. Overwatering is a common cause of indoor plant demise. Your plant's water needs depend on its species, the season, and your home's environment. As a general guide, most indoor plants prefer their soil to dry out a bit between waterings. When the top 1 to 2 inches of soil feels dry to the touch, it's usually time for a drink. Some plants, like succulents, require even less watering, while others, like ferns, prefer consistently moist soil. Remember to use room temperature water. Cold water can shock your plant's roots, while hot water can cause damage, and avoid getting water on the leaves, as this can lead to fungal diseases. A helpful tip is to water your plant in the morning. This allows the water to evaporate throughout the day, preventing waterlogged soil and root rot. In essence, caring for your indoor plants is a delicate balance of providing the right amount of light and water. It's about observing your plants, understanding their needs, and adjusting your care accordingly. So, don't be disheartened if you make a few mistakes along the way. It's all part of the process. And lastly, recall, too much love in the form of water or light can harm your plants. It's always better to err on the side of caution. Happy planting. Beyond lighting and watering, other factors contribute to your plant's health. When it comes to indoor plants, temperature, humidity, and fertilization play key roles in their overall well-being. Let's start with temperature. Most indoor plants prefer a comfortable room temperature, which typically falls between 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. But remember, just like us, plants also need a bit of a temperature change between day and night to thrive. So, a slightly cooler nighttime environment can be beneficial. Be sure to avoid placing your plants near drafty windows or doors, or close to heat vents, as these can cause sudden temperature fluctuations. Next, we have humidity. Many popular indoor plants originate from tropical climates where the humidity is high. To replicate this, you can mist your plants with a spray bottle, place a tray of water near them, or use a humidifier. But be cautious. Too much humidity can lead to fungal growth, so it's all about finding that sweet spot. Now let's talk about fertilization. Plants need nutrients to grow, and these nutrients are usually depleted over time from the soil in your pots. That's where fertilizer comes in. It replenishes these vital nutrients. But again, more isn't always better. Over-fertilizing can harm your plant, causing leaf burn and even root damage. A good rule of thumb is to fertilize sparingly, and only during the growing season. Additionally, always opt for a fertilizer that's suitable for your particular plant. If you're unsure, a general-purpose indoor plant fertilizer should do the trick. And remember, before applying any fertilizer, make sure your plant's soil is damp to avoid burning the roots. By understanding these factors, temperature, humidity, and fertilization, you can create an ideal environment for your plants to thrive. And that's what we all want, right? Happy, healthy, vibrant indoor plants that add a touch of nature to our living spaces. So let's keep those green thumbs working and continue to nurture our leafy friends. Despite your best efforts, sometimes plants can struggle. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Let's dive right into some of the common issues that beginners might face, and how to solve them. One of the most common problems is yellowing leaves. This could be due to a number of reasons, such as overwatering, poor drainage, or lack of sunlight. To fix this, first, check the soil. If it's too wet, cut back on the watering. If the drainage is poor, you might need to repot the plant in a pot with better drainage holes. Another common issue is drooping. This can be a sign of both overwatering and underwatering. It's a tricky one, right? If your plant's leaves are yellow and droopy, you're likely overwatering. If they're brown and crispy, you're probably underwatering. Adjust your watering schedule accordingly, and remember, it's better to underwater than overwater. Now let's talk about pests. Yes, even indoor plants can get pests. The usual culprits are aphids, spider mites, or mealybugs. They're tiny, but they can cause a lot of damage. The good news is, most of them can be handled with a simple solution of soapy water. Spray it on the affected areas and wipe it off. Repeat this every few days until the pests are gone. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, a plant just won't thrive. It's important to remember that it's okay. It's all part of the learning process. The key is to not get disheartened. Take it as an opportunity to learn and grow, just like your plants. Remember, every plant is unique and requires different care. With time and patience, you'll get to know your plants better, and will be able to provide them with exactly what they need. With these tips, you're well equipped to tackle any plant problem that comes your way. You're now ready to embark on your indoor plant journey. We've explored the top indoor plants for beginners, each with its unique characteristics and benefits. Remember, selecting the right plant for your indoor environment is key. We've also delved into practical care tips, discussing the importance of proper lighting and watering. Never underestimate the power of the right temperature, humidity, and fertilization. It's all about creating a nurturing environment for your green friends. And when things go awry, don't panic. We've covered common plant issues and how to troubleshoot them. With patience and a keen eye, you'll become a plant whisperer in no time. So go ahead, bring home a plant or two or three. Apply these tips and watch them thrive. And most importantly, enjoy the process. After all, plant care is as much about nurturing yourself as it is about nurturing your plants. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For more plant tips and tricks, follow us on our social media platforms. Happy planting!